Our relationship with Inflection Point Ventures is very recent, but in two scenarios, I think the network that IPV brings in has been tremendous. First is, as a lead investor for the round, to be able to connect us with potential investors, who came in, and then we were able to close around pretty quickly compared to what it could have been otherwise. Secondly, from just a pure business perspective, the network has so many CXO level candidates and people who work in various organizations. Post our pitch, there were several inbound inquiries. So for example, we received this lead from a business associate in Bahrain, with whom now we are in the process of initiating some discussions on how we can partner together. And there was another qualified conversation with a technology architect who then reached out to us and wanted to understand more about the technology, and we are able to now look at how we can associate with that individual to move discussions forward. So I think the network opportunity that IPV provides is unmatched anywhere else, and we hope that a lot of these discussions would translate into eventual business outcomes for Dave AI. Yeah, I think firstly, the speed at which IPV moved once they were interested in what we are building. It was a quick conversation with a partner, and we were able to put pen on paper and get into due diligence and complete the due diligence at real pace. Having done one or two earlier rounds, I think this was a pleasant experience for us. Within the due diligence activity, I think we've done a couple of due diligence activities before. I think the depth that they got into just to understand our tech, the relevance of our tech in today's ecosystem. We had both Atharv and Shambhavi as co-leads or our spokes for due diligence. They were in our office, through to late night calls through that entire due diligence week, which actually, as a matter of fact, even sort of got us into building certain demos that we felt, because we were not able to they were getting into so much depth that even sometimes customers don't get into. So how do you sort of explain technology to somebody that you're building? We actually got some ideas on how some of our demos can also be augmented. For example, the personalization aspect is very key to Dave AI, and during the due diligence there was an aspect that the demos don't necessarily show that clearly, and we were able to start showcasing something, and that now has become a core part of our actual demonstration. So I think that's a actual takeaway that we've taken into our business, because I think that whole process really gave us a third party sounding board of sorts, apart from the regular folks, and sort of brought in various different levels of clarity for us in terms of how we look at the business. So we had a very good experience going through the deal with IPV, and until now the relationship has been fantastic. It's been very positive, and I hope that the way they look at technology, understand deep technology, the effort they take into understanding deep technology is really refreshing compared to a lot of other discussions that we've had. So that's something that we will always remember and associate to in our relationship with IPV.